Good evening, everybody. This is our final Platy Party race. It is also our last week of the Duckling Boot Camp. I am DM Stewart 1981. Alongside me in the booth is Rax. How we doing tonight, Rax?
Pretty good, pretty good. Excited to see how the Platy Party turns out. We've got, I think, at least 4 people who could take it away, depending on how it goes today.
At least. And these 4 runners on stream are our top 4 in the Platy Party at this point. Mecklin, let me pull that back up.
I think
Mecklin is currently leading with 34 points. Phoenix is in second with 32. Clementitas in third with 31, and Oderon in fourth with 29. With plenty of points up to grabs tonight, it's anyone's Platy Party.
absolutely. I want to jump into talking about the flags real quick,
Yes.
because we only got a few minutes. For folks who have seen this, maybe you watched some of the winter tournament, or maybe you even played in it. I know a few of our ducklings did. This is the winter tournament. What do you call it? The preliminaries.
It's qualifiers.
Qualifiers, thank you. The qualifier flags. So there are no map edits, and it's a 24 shard hunt. But we identified a few things we wanted to call out. One of them being that there are vanilla boss scripts, so Lich, Kraken, Tiamat, Chaos, Carry, and Warmech all have their vanilla scripts, and everything has their vanilla touches. What are your picks for the most dangerous vanilla touches that people should be looking for?
Sorks and Gurmadusas.
Both of those are
Death
instant deaths, right?
Yeah, Death Touch and Stone Touch.
You do also have to watch out for that undead paralysis, but we actually
Yes.
don't have to go to marsh or ice, in part to mitigate just how painful that is.
Yeah. Yeah, the undead paralyzed touch is ugly, but it's not instant death.
We do also have trapped chests. They're trapped with local formations, so if you see a trap chest, it's going to be something appropriate to that dungeon. And those will have your shards and your key items.
Correct. We also have B-side spike tiles. So your spike tiles, your forced encounter tiles are the B-side encounters. Which means no single eye, but you might find the 3-eye. You might find 3 eyes.
Or 3 Agama.
Or 3/4 Agama. Or I think Iron Goal is on one of those.
Yeah, Thavian, our restreamer, calling out the gas dragons.
The 4 Gasties, the highest encounter, the highest XP encounter tile possible. That has so much XP that at the high end scaling, it could potentially underflow.
Oh, that's exciting. With just under a minute left, I want to call out the party choices. You may see that everyone has 2 nuns. Those are forced. You have 1 random melee forced. You have 1 forced nun in slot 3. Slot 2 can be anything but a black belt, including a nun, and that's forced. And then the last slot can be any mage. Red mage has more flexibility here, but the black mage blessing is resist poison, earth, death time status. So it makes sense that some of our runners took that. Do you want to tell us about the recruiting?
Tavern recruiting, which means all those clinics are also places you can recruit. However, you can only replace a nun.
Yeah, so you can only recruit 0 to 2 characters here.
Well, you can recruit 1 to 2 characters because we always have the forced nun in slot 3.
Oh yes, but you could choose to recruit 0 if you wanted.
Yes, we are off. We've got we've got life 2 in a red wizard learnable spot, and we've got level 1 nuke.
Oh, wow. This could be a fast one.
And thief there at Corneria, which probably is not going to get picked up. I wouldn't be surprised to see someone look for a fighter and then dan off that thief.
It's possible. You do end up having access to a lot of boxes in this, so you do get pretty good equipment. It is also worth calling out that equipment here is going to be, I believe it's +3 to +5, unless it's even only +4 or +5.
I think it's 4-5.
Yeah, so
Weird
everything's
sword.
pretty good.
A weird sword and a pro cape +5. Yeah, a weird sword +4 and a pro cape +5. I like to see it. And I like Mecklin's play of running out and saving before coming back in. And that's a canoe and a crown.
So even without all the map edits, Canoe's a lot of access, right?
Yes. By the way, Red Mage Equip Axe is on, so if you have that Red Mage and you bought that Silver Axe, that is usable.
That's actually pretty nice. Silver Axe +4. It's not an amazing weapon, but I would bother to equip it. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I would actually bother to equip. Bones with Squint. Ouch.
Yeah, I think we saw... Oh, go ahead.
Phoenix is heading east. Or, I'm sorry, west around. Odoron heads over. There's a fighter. There's a fighter at Provoca. And with that fighter having +5 luck, that makes the fighter actually able to run from things. Which to me makes that automatically you pick the fighter up, you dan the thief, done. You leave the thief in slot 1 but dead, because Agi bonus.
Oh, ship at Astos.
Ooh.
And Ruby at Pirates.
Which means that ship is going to be sitting at the Dwarf Dock.
Oh no, I think it'll be at Elf, because it's...
Oh no, it will be at Elf. It will be at Elf.
Yeah.
My mistake.
It's all good. I think you're right about the Thief Fighter interaction, although I can imagine keeping both of them up and just going Thief Fighter 1 Mage and calling it good. With a level 1 nuke, though, that would sort of push me toward if I were going to go with 3 people wanting 2 casters.
I can see it. There's a harm 4, which if you had a white mage, that'd be nice, but looking at the blessings, white mage is a nothing burger here. But scimitar +5 is a real nice weapon for the thief until we get the thief until we can get the thief one of the weapons one of the higher end weapons to equip.
Yeah. White Mage, I guess, would have Cure 4, Harm 4, and Life 2 all in the first 3 levels, but there's no way you're going to take... Oh, and Heal 3.
Fast. And there's Fast at level 2.
And Brack, and Lock. The magic is great this seed.
Yeah, this magic's nice.
We see Odoron going into the river system. It looks like Mecklin's following. This is the most efficient to not have to turn around and pass Canaria again, but you're probably not... Volcano's a little scary at this level.
Volcano's more than a little scary at this level. Especially with boss HP at 150%. There's a black mage at Crescent.
Would you take a second one?
I wouldn't take a second black mage. If I took a red to start with, I'd take a black.
I think that makes sense.
I'd really think about it with level 1 nuke.
Ooh, poison Gerwolves sending Clementitas back to Provoca.
Ooh.
And
There's one
Mechlin,
of
I
them.
have to respect it, just went directly to Volcano. Didn't even stop in Crescent.
There's a lot of chests there. Especially, ice +5. I mean, no one he's got can use it yet, but... Oh wait, he picked up fighter.
He picks up the fighter?
They picked up a fighter.
Oh, you're right. And they are going to... Oh, and they've got levels too, because of finding an experience box. So this paid off, I think. I mean, we'll see how these combats go, but...
Oh, and level 1, and nuke at level 1.
Now, what's the experience bonus here? Is it based on shards? I don't actually remember. It's based on shards.
It is shards. It's 50% at 8 shards.
So picking those up is also a good thing. And that's something to watch out for if you consider taking a grind in this flag set. Even just a short one. If you can do it when you have more shards, it will be faster. Similar to when you're doing it based on orbs or items, waiting until you've picked up as many of those as makes sense.
That is correct.
Klim is going the western route now.
Yes.
Odron and Mechlin both in a volcano. Mechlin actually saving after doing the armory makes sense.
That makes a whole lot of sense. And that Arn armor +5 is a nice thing to get.
It is interesting to see the different party comp approaches. Odron hasn't picked anyone up, neither has Klim. Phoenix has a full party: Thief, Fighter, Red, Black.
I can see doing that. I can see doing that mainly because of how scary some of these enemy packs are with vanilla touch attacks and vanilla boss scripts. Just to have that safety.
Yeah, I don't mind it, and thinking about it from a Duckling perspective, I think this is a very plausible Duckling 3-man flag set. 2, if you feel confident in it, it can be really fast because you don't have all the inputs and you get your experience quickly, but there's some scary stuff in here too, and 3 is maybe the safe spot, I would think.
2 is a little scary for me.
I think my best and worst times in various Winter Tournament flag sets were when I tried to run 2. So I don't know. Oh, go ahead.
Keeds with that vanilla poison touch.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that one.
Yeah, and there was a canal. Dragon armor is a nice grab in Volcano. Canal was at Sages. Okay, thank you.
Canal at Sages. We do see Fade at white level 5. It looked like the red mage could learn it. You already have Nuke, so it doesn't really matter, but whatever hypothetical player took a speculative white mage in this flag set is getting paid off.
Well, whatever player took that hypothetical flyer on the white mage was already paid off at the level 1 life 2. That's red wizard but not red mage learnable. And Ruse Stick for Mechlin. That's another really good find.
Phoenix ran into those poisoning Gerwolves. That might actually have been the encounter on the incentive box. And Phoenix is going somewhere no one else is, in the Titan's Tunnel right now.
Yes. Oh yeah, that is, and that's those poison Gerwolves. That's those damage poison Gerwolves.
Which the Black Mage does resist, but it's still a lot of damage, and you're not
Yeah.
going to be able to survive 2 of those.
No. And certainly not 3.
Mechlin is out of heal potions down at the bottom of Volcano.
That's the danger. That's the danger of going into Volcano at this level.
Yeah, and without stopping in Crescent.
And that is an adamant from Sarda.
And Chime at the bottom of Volcano.
Oh, in
Chime
the
Lock
red
isn't
meat?
randomized, is it?
I don't think so. I didn't notice it when I looked at these flags earlier.
I didn't.
By the way,
either.
thank you for vetting a seed for this.
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited to see how folks do this week in the Duckling Weekly.
I started to do that earlier, and it was not going to be a seed I was going to keep for the ducklings anyway. And there's that dragon armor in the in Agama Floor 5-pack. That's a rod. That's a rod at Blacksmith, which is a really good find because our Earth incentive is post-rod.
Uh-oh. Mechlin decided to take carry rather than try to walk up with no heal potions. Which I respect, but it doesn't look good.
I respect the play.
Yeah, the Black Mage was killed before getting the fast off. Fighter down under 100 hit points. Fire 2 ends it. Mechlin's gonna go get some heal potions.
I mean, Roost Stick and Ice Sword, it's a... Oh! Speaking... I mentioned the Iron Goal earlier. It's in Hall of Giants.
Oh! And it looks like the HP isn't too bad either.
Yeah, it looks like it's not that bad. It's not that thick either, so...
This might down the Thief, too, if Phoenix is thinking about going that direction.
That's 12... That's 12 on the Thief and 11 on everything else for Phoenix. I respect the play. Take it a couple times, yeah, come back with some shards. You know where your grind is.
No, I like that a lot. And a grind, actually, if you keep the Thief, can substitute for finding the key. Because we have lockpicking at level 22. Which doesn't come up super often, but definitely can come up.
And I want to point out the play that Phoenix just made, which was not just to check for shard and key items, but to check what was actually in the boxes. And when finding out there wasn't anything decent in the boxes, resetting out.
A good call out. That's a great play. If you're that close, it's only a couple more steps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poison sea snakes.
Ooh.
And they're a mandatory tile on the way to a box with an X on it. It has to be only a shard, though.
It has to be only a shard. Which means you can ignore it. I agree with Budgemano in chat. I am leaving that shard behind. I am never going for that shard. That's just not a good idea.
I agree.
The resources you're gonna spend on that shard are not worth the single shard when you can get those shards somewhere else. Like,
Especially because... Oh, go ahead.
like by blasting a lich.
Which shouldn't be too bad. And that shard, you have to take that tile twice.
Yeah.
It's not even, oh, maybe I'll get turn order on the nuke and then I'll get the shard. You'd have to do it twice. It's just not worth it.
Also avoiding Earth TFC. Don't care if it's a shard, and it can't be a key item.
I feel like the only time you go to that one. Oh, see that
one that you might. This is the time getting that tile. You could take that tile. You could try to get turn order. Because that's the one that you can turn order and only have to see it once and get the shard and go.
Yeah. I'm surprised by the attempt to run instead of casting nuke.
Yeah,
I think I probably just wouldn't go for it a second time.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. But I think run nuke nuke is the play you try to make on that.
It's possibly did do it, and I just missed it. Mechlin is our next person headed over to the Melmond continent. They're going in to turn in the ruby now.
Also, Budgemano makes a good point. Phoenix going west and avoiding that costly volcano wipe could work out very well.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how that goes, because he's basically just done a different set of things than everyone else. They are starting to converge. But he skipped Elfland, he skipped... No, didn't he do Crescent? Yeah, because that's where he got the canal, right?
Had to have done Crescent because that was where the canal was.
So just Volcano then.
Yeah, just skipping Volcano. But still, skipping the costly wipe at Volcano is... I do like Clementitas taking Thief Blank Red. TNT was in Titans. So someone got through that ugly Gerwolf tile. Odron making the play at Ordeals.
Oh, the Ordeals play is key.
Well, there is a key item there. It's a random chest key item. But I have to say, Ordeals is a scary, scary place.
You see Odron's party, though?
I did not.
It is a thief and 3 red mages.
I can respect the play. I can respect it.
The 1 through 5 magic is real good.
Now there's a scary tile. Medusas with stone. Medusas have stone touch.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a scary tile.
Mechlin takes out the dwarf.
And picks up that rod, and I think we found our... Okay, Mummy Whiz Mummy is kind of scary, but not the worst. Sleep Touch is not fun, but you're going to get turn order on one of those nukes. Which Odron does. And that's a shard.
Oh, those are so low level on Odron's side. Wow.
Yeah.
So Mechlin got rewarded with a tail, and I think Phoenix died out of Earth while we were looking at another...
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, some of these vanilla touches are just rough.
Yeah, the vanilla touches like the Sleep Touch on the mummies, and Death Touch on the Sorks. That's a slab. Come on up to the lab. See what's on the slab.
So it looks like Odron is going to get out with... Oh, well, maybe I spoke too soon. We just got some fire magic come out of those tigers.
Yeah, but
nope, we should be good.
Nuke handles things.
slot's not going to matter immediately, but it is
Oh.
one of our incentives, so it could be relevant later.
Fire elementals with stone poison, and Clementitus is noping out and not attempting carry.
I think that's a reasonable play. I understand why Mechlin went for it, especially because if you get an encounter trying to leave after stepping on all this lava, you're just going to be so low on HP.
Yeah, so low on HP, you're basically dead.
But if you take the death, it's real slow, and Clem has just decided, I'm not going to take the death, I'm going to walk out, and I'll get my shard somewhere else.
Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable play. Phoenix doing basically exactly what I would be doing, which is pick up a black mage, damn the thief, pick up a black mage and a fighter, damn the thief, and here we go.
Yeah, I think it's a solid play. Oh, taking that tile again.
Oh, Seafood Party Platter is not a fun tile.
I wonder if that was just a typo.
It had to be. It had to be a misstep. Odoron about to jump into Volcano.
With Odoron's shard count, I expect this is going back in for the second half of Volcano, right?
Probably. To answer Thavian in chat, what was in Earth? It was the tail.
Oh no, the tail is behind the TNT.
Oh no, tail is behind TNT. Sorry.
I actually missed what was in.
I don't know that I've seen it was in Earth.
I suspect it might have been a piece of equipment, because that wouldn't be an Xbox.
Which would mean it would be the X-Cal or the defense sword or...
Or, oh, there isn't a ribbon, is there?
No.
Lich down for Phoenix.
Power bonk.
Giants have cremate? Oh my goodness.
It could be worse. Cremate's not the worst thing to see.
Not at all, but there's just a lot of early scripts in this seed.
Yeah, there are a lot of early scripts. It's the floater.
It's the floater. But Phoenix checked the other room. Phoenix must have the floater, and we just missed the pickup, right?
Yeah, he must.
No! He left that box behind. That must be the box that he died out to.
Yes, that is the box. That is the box he died out to, and did not go back for it.
And he killed Lich, so he's not going to go back there unless he has to. Oh no!
And he's gonna have to.
That is true. We don't have Northern Docks or anything, so eventually.
Yeah, we don't have Northern Docks. We don't have Northern Docks or Bridge to Lefane or Highway to Ordeals or any of that. Ouch.
Oh, this could be a big win for Mechlin if they survive the path to Lich, which might be more dangerous than the Lich fight itself.
Yeah. Mechlin almost lost out to that same encounter.
Oh yeah, it was close.
It's an ugly encounter. Mechlin going 3-man, Thief, Fighter, Black Mage.
That's probably the party that I would be taking.
And this Lich has exactly 600 HP. Because it is latched at because boss HP is latched at 150%.
That is nice. There is actually a diagram that someone made. I'll have to see after this if I can find it and put it in the Duck channel.
Oh,
there's the airboat.
Airboat. I forgot this. I forgot these flags had airboat.
I did too. I didn't scroll that far down looking at the flags for review. But yeah, there's some interesting charts that show like what the fiends have, depending on what level you're at, and a couple of other things. We're only doing the qualifier version, but the chart is still helpful. If I can find it, I'll put it in the Duckling channel after this.
Yes, that would be very helpful.
So let's see, where is everybody? Odron in Volcano, working his way down to the incentive. Phoenix making that Ordeals play now. Going to find the slab.
I'm in Titus picking up that adamant.
And Mechlin going for promotion. They're going to be the first to promote and the first in the air.
Yeah. Is promotion for Mechlin? That's going to be that dragon armor getting equipped immediately. Also that silver sword equipped on that thief. And that black shirt.
Not getting equipped.
No. Mechlin didn't have it.
Didn't have the black shirt?
Didn't have the dragon armor.
Oh, didn't pick it back up in Volcano.
Yeah. We have a random Cardia incentive. So we're gonna want to check all of the Cardia islands.
And any of the trapped boxes in here are going to be dragons. Funny enough, there's the incentive box.
There's our
That's
incentive
the
box. And it's zombie D's. Okay.
Despite the color.
I don't like the palette swaps.
I think they're fun, but when they swap to a palette that's already in use for something else, it's a little confusing. Seafood Party Pack in Volcano? I don't remember that.
The Seafood Party Pack is the fire elemental tile, I think.
Oh, and you have to get through this the once then.
Do you?
And Odron does. Because this is the chime.
Red 8. It's the...
I think it was the chime.
Thavion, our tracker in chat, mentions, this seed is pain, and I love it. Yes, chime is on red D floor. It's not the fire elemental tile, it's the red D tile. Because the Agama tile is wizards. There's more zombie Ds to get another shard, which, I mean, it's worth it, and zombie Ds are nice XP.
And promoting this early means that ninja and knight are going to get spell levels.
Yes.
And they're flipped, aren't they?
They are. I was just about to point out that we have white ninja and black knight. And Odron taking the carry.
All those newcasters should help with the carry.
Yes.
The two of them are dead already, so... Uh-oh.
Well, carry hitting like a truck. Carry 1 having 900 health.
And Odron gets out with the incentive and the orblet.
Yep, and saves and heads right back to that ship. Oh, come on.
Phoenix taking that iron gold grind that I think only he has found.
I believe you are correct with that. Oh, I wish he had turned in that TNT and had promoted before taking that grind. Because that would be getting getting him spell levels on the knight and the ninja.
It would be real nice.
Oh, good point. Can't promote without floater. Instead, he doesn't
Oh.
have floater.
That's true. So there's a lot of missing pieces there, I guess. We did see Mechlin actually dock the airship on the water next to the river dock for ordeals. That's a thing to remember.
And Phoenix is rediving.
Okay, that's good. Maybe he took the levels because he felt like he needed that in order to reliably pick out this encounter?
I think so. Oh. That is a troll of trolls box in the in Vampire's Closet.
I guess Clementitas got through it though. That's good.
Yeah. Because it's seafood party platter in front, and then werewolf gerwolf in the box.
Oh, we're gonna see Clementitas and Phoenix holding hands as they both pick up the floater. Hopefully.
Oh, and those damage poison giant. Just ouch. I am very glad I'm in the booth on this seed and not running it.
Yeah, this is one where sometimes you just don't actually have a way around these things. The required local formations really do change the math on that. A lot of the time, if Gerwolves have something, the fact that you don't have to go to Marsh means that you just have to get a little lucky or manage the encounters a little bit, but here there's no way around it. There have been like 4 boxes where they just had to.
Yeah. Mechlin is going to check Lefane and that Lefane Superstore.
And Clem is actually going to Lich's Closet despite having the incentive.
Here.
And then, yeah, step on that. Oxyale from Lefane.
Oxyale's a good find. There's a
Life 2 pickup is available.
Yes.
Tier 4 wall. This is great for Mechlin.
Yes, I did. I do remember saying something about that Life 2 being Red Wizard learnable, but not Red Mage learnable.
It's also Ninja learnable, which I think with White Ninja actually everything is.
I think
or there's
it's
a flag
still the Red Wizard.
that.
I think it's still the Red Wizard slots. I think it's the same slots the Knight would learn.
Unless Keep Permissions is checked, which it is for the White Ninja, but not the Black Knight.
Because there aren't permission problems for the ninja.
Makes
the ninja
sense.
gets all level 1 through level 4 spells.
And so keeping permissions on the Black Knight would actually get you fewer spells.
Yes. Phoenix forgot about airboat. Sailed to Ryukon Desert and
Oh. I think everyone who ran these flags a bunch did that at least once.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Klim too.
I forget about airboat. I forget about airboat too.
Oh, it's such a bad feeling. Hopefully Klim realized.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Phoenix must have turned in the TNT and we... Oh no, Phoenix doesn't have the tail. Doesn't have warp or exit either. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, I think that's right. I think you just reset out. We are seeing Waterfall for the first time on Mecklen's side.
Sorry, I just got a text. I just got a work-related text.
No, it's all good. I will keep talking. Did Klim get to level 22? Klim might have gotten to level 22.
Ah.
Crystal at Waterfall Robot. No other shards, at least.
One and no loose, so. Ooh. At least they're Radiant Kylos.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah, at least it wasn't the fun police.
Canaria Locked is the loot.
There's the loot in Canaria Locked.
Very technically, Clementitas only needs 12 shards.
Yeah, Clementitas is 12 shards and go.
So has the opportunity to do some catching up if it turns out one of the later dungeons has a really high shard count. Phoenix coming back for actual promotion. I think that's the right thing to do. I think it's important enough.
I think if I'm Klim here, I go to do Sky.
Well, we don't have the cube.
Well,
but that's
Mirage.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of chests there. There's a lot of chests in Mirage. I mean, there's more in Sky, but there are a lot of chests in Mirage.
I would definitely be picking chest density locations first. There is the opportunity. You could make a play, and this is not a recommendation. You could make the play to do Mirage, Ice, and Marsh, and see if you could get 12. You could do Carry too. You'd only have to get 10.
Oh.
And you'll pick up a couple here in...
Yeah, you'll pick up a couple here in
Cardias. Again, this is not a recommendation. Do not do Marsh or Ice in these flags. But this is the closest to relevant I've seen it in a while.
And there's a shard at Matoya.
There could be shards in Toph Locked. We could check Dwarf Locked. I actually... You know, the more I say this, the more I'm like, actually, maybe this is the play. To check some of these locations.
Yeah, I like the idea of checking Dwarf Locked. I like the idea of checking Dwarf Locked because, for two reasons. One, it's a play that not a lot of runners will make. So that makes it a play that if you feel like you're behind, or if you feel like that bottle becomes the key.
Odron does manage to get the floater, although it takes 2 deaths in the process of doing so.
I hesitate to call it anti-percentage because it's not necessarily anti-percentage. It's counter meta, if that's any that maybe is that the way I'm trying to think of it.
Yeah, I think so. It's at the very least off book, right? Because the common wisdom on these and what we're recommending is don't muck around with those things. Go get your incentives. But this is especially when the shard count is so low, when you only need 24 instead of 28 or 32. You can make plays like that sometimes.
You can sometimes make those out of the box plays and have them work out. If you get a lot of shards if there's a lot of shards in Marsh, even though Marsh is not something I would want to play in this.
We don't have any exit magic though.
Yeah.
And that does make those lines slower. I think I would at least check Dwarf Locked.
Yes, certainly I would be checking Dwarf Locked. And
did Odoron die?
Oh, I think so. That giant Mechlin carbonating bubbles and check getting a shard and continuing to check more of Mermaid.
I think hasn't found the incentive yet, so might want that Excal.
And the incentive in here might be the cube.
That would matter.
That would matter a lot.
It's Excal.
It's the Excal. I love that. I love finding that Excal in these flags. Well, I love finding the Excal, period. It's a metric ton of damage.
Flame is 9 away. I don't think there's one in this bottom room. Right. But carry is 2, and that just means 7. That actually plausibly could be done pretty easily.
So cube must be the herb turning.
And the herb was the shop item? Yeah, in on rec.
Phoenix is gonna go down and take carry, it looks like.
Probably pick up that chime as well.
Pick up that chime, do carry. Phoenix is doing all of Volcano. Phoenix hasn't done Volcano.
We're probably mostly going to be picking up these Xboxes here.
And Mechlin not even messing with Kraken's side, just getting the heck out of there.
Maybe going to the inn and then going back, but definitely if something is nasty over there, I would just leave.
Yeah, there's plenty of other places you can get shards.
Yeah, Kraken is worth 4, and there are some boxes on the way that don't take a lot of time. Yeah, you look, you're like, oh, it's not an... Oh, wait. Happens all the time.
It is a seafood party platter, though. And Odoron does pick up that floater.
We have the floater, and we are out. Okay, good. Phoenix picking up those shards. Klim about to get the crystal. I like this play, actually, because you are in the area, and there could be shards in here, and you get an incentive item. I would not be bothering to open these boxes, although that opal helmet +5 is not a bad reward for doing so.
Yeah.
Odoron, the last to promote, just under 45 minutes, but has promoted and is in the air, so has the opportunity, with actually more shards than Phoenix right now at 13, to catch up. I'm surprised that we don't even have Warp. It must be level 7 or 8 Black Magic. Oderon gonna get the experience and the shards here. Mechlin looking for shards on the way to Kraken, and Clem not messing around with all the stuff we were talking about. Just gonna go do on-rack, it looks like, which is also a very reasonable play. Oh?
And, you know, Oderon did remember that, things and stuff. Airboat.
Ah, always nice. Clem is back in this area. Clem decided rather than go into... Oh, Clem doesn't have the Oxyel.
Yeah, Clem doesn't have Oxyel. But might not need it.
Might not.
That's a bottle. That bottle is not useful for Clem.
Did Clem not take the shard?
Clem did not take the shard.
Oh, I'm surprised by that play. That probably just missed it.
I protest that play most mightily. Must have gotten the herb.
And the cube, this'll probably lead Clem to just go do Sky rather than mess around with, like, checking the 4 chests here. No? Maybe... I guess you're right here. It's fast enough.
You're right here. You're right here. You may as well. And there is, in fact, a shard. So at this point, you're looking for 3 shards, and do Tia. With the cube, with the chime in the cube, you're looking for 3 shards and Tia. You're gonna check chests and Mirage and Sky until you get 3 shards. And at that point, you're going straight for Tia.
We see Mechlin on Kraken 1, fasting up the Knight, and then they're using Nuke and trying to get the damage through. That was a 15 damage single hit on the Thief from Kraken 1. A little surprising.
And that is... Kraken 1 will have 1200 HP in these flags. Tia 1 a little scary at 1500 HP.
Oh, there's 2 shards just on the first floor of Mirage.
Yeah. I may... Oh, but I don't have exit.
Mechlin's not going to have to touch Sky. Mechlin's going to get 1 more shard here and then can just rush carry.
Ooh. There is that.
Looks like Phoenix's path down to carry was a little dangerous, but should be fine to get through it.
Should be fine to get through.
This will be
loot for Mechlin.
It's good that they came back here, otherwise they might have been checking every marked box in a bunch of dungeons.
And I do like our fun percent flags. Most of them. Like multi-instrumentalist Sarah, which gives us the air horn.
The 2,000-year-old air horn.
Oh, I like this play. Mecklen's checking Toph locked for to see if there's 2 shards here.
We might see a dwarf lock check too.
Yeah, I like checking dwarf locked.
Because you can always just reset out.
Yep. Exactly. You can always reset out.
And after this, probably just go do carry. Although, we happen to know that Mirage 1 would actually be faster.
Yes.
But I don't think they'll take that gamble, and I don't think I would in their position.
And there's nothing there. Astos chests. Nothing there. We know there's nothing on Earth 1.
Phoenix in go mode now, aside from shards.
Yep.
Yeah, I would have done carry instead of just checking Earth 1.
Well, it's faster if there's something on Earth 1. Faster than going all the way down to carry. But
I guess there's no...
Yeah. I probably wouldn't have checked Earth 1 for other reasons, because local formations.
I guess if you know you're not going to hit an encounter, checking the Earth 1 boxes, that it's not going to be very, very bad. Was that the power bomb in Sky for Klim? Yeah.
Yes. Well, we knew that had to be. We knew it had to be.
Right.
Because it couldn't have been anything else.
That's a nice pickup.
It's a nice pickup.
Because I don't know if we've seen Temper.
Level 3. Level 3 Blackhead Temper.
Oh, I thought it was just fast. Okay. Well, then they should be fine.
Level 2 was fast. Level 3 had Temper. Aegis Shield. Aegis Shield is a really nice find if you've got a fighter. Ooh. Ooh, that's a hag pack is not nice.
No.
Whiz the hags with damage poison. And there's a katana in C.
That's a great find for Odron, because Odron is our fighterless player.
Yes, Odron's fighterless. Odron's gonna take out Odron's gonna go after Kraken.
After Kraken, Odron will just need 4 shards.
Phoenix 4-pack. We do have a patrolling war mech in these flags. That
Would you take it?
Noted. No. Absolutely not.
Because you know it has to have like 4 nuclears or whatever it is, right?
Yeah, because you know the scripts. You know it's awful. Mechlin into our mid-Topher.
At 53.
Like
oh, this is kind of cute. Yeah. Go in. Open up the pathway.
Open up the rod lock. Loot lock. And go out and save. Thank you, Mechlin. That is the correct step routing for that floor. Ducks, watch what Mechlin did on that floor. That is your correct step routing on mid-Topher. Mid-Topher. Earth floor.
It saves 2 steps on the encounter table, which absolutely matters. Lich 1 down, easier than this Tia 1 that Klim also just took out. That's going to put Klim in go mode as well. Will almost certainly be our second player into Topher.
And yes, I believe Masa's at home in this flag set? Question mark? I didn't pay a lot of attention.
I will scroll and find that.
Either way, Mechlin doesn't really need it.
I think it might just be random. It's not sent home.
Mechlin on Kraken 2 floor, and Kraken 2 doing Kraken 2 things.
Oh, and our white ninja was our life caster, so Mechlin is down.
Yep.
Down one character.
Like I said, Kraken 2 doing Kraken 2 things, punch out the life caster immediately.
Black Mage
Mechlin
down
down
as
to man
well.
mode.
I think you continue the run with just Tia 2
Yes.
and Chaos to go. But this is pretty iffy. Vanilla Chaos can land a slow 2.
Vanilla Chaos is awful.
And Mechlin doesn't have the power bonk, right?
I believe no. Mechlin does not have a power bonk.
Resets out.
Yeah, with that party comp, yeah.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, Mechlin never went to Sky.
Yeah, and the Thief has a backup temper and fast for you, but the Thief died first, so that didn't help either. That puts Klim in the lead here, fighting Carry 2.
Yep.
Mechlin just a floor behind.
Lich 2 with 750. Carry 2 with 1050. By the way, Clem also showing off the correct step routing there on C floor.
Oh, that's important. Yeah, and let's see how...
Kraken 2 with 1350.
Putting the fighter first for Mechlin, taking the same fight. I like that. Trying to protect that life caster.
You always want to protect your life caster.
Kraken taking the bait so far.
Odoron gets that key from the bottle turn in. Mechlin and Clementitas are neck and neck here. Mechlin just barely drops Kraken 2 ahead of Clementitas.
They both have to heal up, so they're almost at the same place. This is exciting. There's that water packet.
Yeah, they're even at the same place in the encounter table. Oh, Tia 2.
Everybody but the Black Wizard for Mechlin, and Mechlin is bounced back to the beginning. Mechlin has no ribbon. Actually, I think everybody has no ribbon, right?
Yeah. We have not found a ribbon.
The red wizards at least can cast wall, and I think that means our ninja can too.
Yes.
Let's see how it goes for Clementitas. Fasting up the knight, defense.
Thunder.
This Tia leads with Thunder, which, good thing for that dragon armor, I suspect, is what's giving the resistance on the knight. Or maybe that opal helmet.
Both. Dragon armor is resistant to all of the elementals.
Losing 2 to the Bane.
And damage poison.
I would be so tired of seeing damage poison if I were running this seed.
That is, this particular Tiamat 2 has 1,650 health.
Looking promising to get through it, but not doing a ton of damage. sending in some nukes to try to make up the difference.
That's through.
That's through.
All right, Clem.
Let's see how this goes.
Yes, immediately heal up. You have life 2. Oh, because it was the defense sword.
Oh, that would do it.
You
The
have
Vorpal
life...
should be okay at +4 or +5. I forget which one it was. That is gonna be enough. I'm surprised about no life magic here, though.
Might not have picked it up after promotion. Yeah, didn't
maybe
pick it up
not.
after promotion. And there's a crack.
Ooh.
So here's what I'm doing if I'm Clem. 3 stacks of that, and then power bonking until I see Cure 4.
I like that. Is there a point where you start so we can heal potions? Oh no, the slow 2 hit. I think that's a reset.
I'm not seeing the... Well, it's a wipe.
Mecklen's on Tia 2. While we were watching that, the Bane only took out the fighters, so life magic is good to go here.
Oh,
and it looks like Phoenix is at carry 2.
Yeah. Oh, Clem, go get life 2 on your casters. Go get life 2 on your red wizards.
Mechlin is through with all 3 members alive.
And Odoron heading into Topher.
So we got everybody in Topher. We really are experiencing. You'll hear people say that Topher is the great equalizer, and
it certainly is.
Especially with these vanilla fiends, they are brutal.
Yes, these vanilla fiends are just awful.
Oh, Thavian makes a good point. Everyone on stream in Topher. We don't know about anyone off stream. I have not spoiled myself. We have a 10-minute delay, but I don't actually know what's happening here because this has been really good.
Yeah, this has been an excellent race. It's been back and forth the whole time, and Odoron is on carry too. Phoenix is through Kraken 2 with everyone up.
Oh, no more Cure 4 for Mechlin, but we do have Fast and Temper and a Roostic. Oh, throwing a lock. I kind of like that. Oh, that slow 2 hit somebody. Was it the fighter?
It was the fighter.
We do have Fast, though, so we can fix that.
Fast.
Do we remember to fix that with Fast? We do.
Yes, we do.
Phoenix and Tia 2. And, honestly, it is possible if they got in on the first Topher, because we've had a lot of Topher deaths here, that PCMN or One Free Fits could even have finished.
Which I will let everyone know as soon as we have a finisher on stream. I will let everyone know what the status is of the full off race.
Mechlin's been pumping for the Cure 4. We got 2 Kraken 2s, a Tia 2, and the Chaos. Mechlin throwing another lock. We'll see how the damage is on this fighter. Wielding the X-Cal. 1,086.
All you need is 2 more hits like that, because that Chaos has 3,000.
855. The Black Wizard's down. Fire 3. I think that means Nuke is coming pretty soon, but
That's
terminated.
It.
Oh, GG's to Mechlin.
Mechlin, GG's to you. He is first on stream and first overall with an official race time of 1:04:22.
Oh, so that puts them, I think, at the top of the standings, right?
I believe it does.
Congratulations.
GG.
Oh, wow.
yes, it does put Mechlin. It does guarantee Mechlin at the top of the standings.
My heart feels like it's gonna explode.
I bet. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at the race room when I got into Topher. I was just like, okay, no one's finished. Just go, just go. And then I just kept going, and I kept having to re-dive. Everything was just going horrible. But that's vanilla Topher. So like,
Yeah.
it's yeah. I mean, what, an extra 150% on the HP and scaling's up a little higher, but like, yeah, wipe after wipe after wipe, and then finally got it.
Well, to our new Platimus Prime, you can breathe now.
And if you want, you can watch this exciting finish for everybody else.
Yeah, because Phoenix is blasting through chaos now.
Odron pulling Chaos. We've also got Clementitas fighting Tia Chu for the second time, I think? Maybe the third.
Third, I think, at least.
One life on that ninja. That's all you need.
Nope.
That's less than one. That won't do it.
Because that ninja's his only life caster. Is Clementitas his only life caster.
Yeah, has not picked up the life 2 on the Red Wizards.
Has not gone back over to Corneria to pick up life 2 on those Red Wizards.
There's a pretty big difference between Odron and Phoenix here. Phoenix has the full party and is pushing damage with the Knight. Slow 2 hit the Thief there. Odron only has the one melee in the Ninja with less than 400 max HP. So, but terminated. Those both happened at the same time.
Yes. That may get a retime. Odron at 107.01, Phoenix 107.02.
Oh my goodness, that could come down to when they click the button.
That's going to get a retime. That's going to get a...
GG's to both of them. Wow.
GG.
GG's Odron.
Congrats on being the new Prime.
Thank you. That was my heart's still exploding.
So did you also wipe out a volcano like 25 times?
I wiped the first time out of Volcano and said, I don't need this chime. I'm just going to hope that I do not need the chime. Like, there's only one entrance out of 30-some entrances that requires that chime. I'm going to go with it. We don't need it because it was all the way at the bottom, all the way next to Carrie. And I was not about to redive that, and I was so low leveled, so I would just go.
I really wanted that chime. Actually, I didn't even know about the chime the first, 30 wipes.
Okay.
Because, what was it, not the girls.
Giants had damage poison.
Yep, I saw that. I saw that somewhere else, too. Sea Snakes had it.
And
there was something else.
had it.
Yeah. I think that was it, yeah.
Gerwolves, I think.
Yep.
Was it the girls? I thought it was the werewolves.
No,
it was one of them.
The Gerwolves.
There were a lot of them that you had to get through, too.
Yeah.
They told me I wasn't allowed to do Earth in one dive.
I saw you took a Thief and 3 Red Mages.
I mean, Nuke at level 1, early fast, early temper, life 2, and cure 4 at early levels.
Yeah, that makes sense. I couldn't remember if life 2 was learnable by the Red Mage or not. I know it's not Red Mage, but the Red Wizard. I couldn't remember.
Red Wizard. It was Red Wizard.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay. I was
There's
hoping to
like
run across a
one
white
that
mage at some
wasn't, I
point.
think.
Slot 4 is Red Wizard learnable at level 1.
Okay. Alright. Because, like, I looked in every tavern except for, I guess, the one tavern that the white mage was in. I'm guessing Gaia, because I'm pretty sure I checked the rest of them. Oh, maybe I didn't check Onrak. I don't know anymore.
Don't ask me about anything level 3 or higher, but I know at level 1, 2 and 4 are white, or 2 is white mage, white wizard only, 4 is only learnable after promotion if you're not a white mage.
It's in more purpose at 8. I kind of figured after not seeing it at 5.
Meanwhile, Clementitus is on this Kraken too.
Just having a rough time losing these red wizards, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if he fails out this time, he makes the adjustment and goes and buys life too, because that would make this a lot easier.
Well, because then Kraken won't know who to hit, who to punch. Because
Wait,
there's
that
more than
Kraken knew
one
how to
life
punch?
caster. Well, that Kraken 2 has punched out Clementitus's only life caster multiple times. Oh,
Gross.
Clementitus is through with the life caster up.
Does Clementitus have life on the
On the ninja.
Just saving the slot right now, I guess.
It's like saving the charges for after Tia 2.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I can see doing that.
Survive the Bane. I'm a little surprised by not rusing up here. Maybe counting on just the high evasion already to get through.
He doesn't hit as much, so it's...
Did he also find the katana?
No, that's a Vorpal.
No, that's a
Oh.
Vorpal.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Oh.
That's rough.
This has been Topher for everybody.
Yeah, this has been this is Topher with vanilla scripts.
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about. Topher was fine.
Did you make it in one dive?
I did.
Oh, nice.
I mean, when ninja is swinging a katana +4 and you fast temper it, things
Yeah.
go dead.
Yeah, I imagine so. Where did you find a katana?
Sea Shrine, I think.
Yeah, it was in the Sharknado room, if I remember right. It was just a free item check because I still had no ribbons.
Oh, okay. I was looking for shards at that point and didn't open any other boxes. I was pretty
I
happy
was
with what I had.
running the Kraken just to get the 4 shards off the Kraken kill.
Okay.
And Clem gonna take some iron goals.
You know,
I saw
this is
those.
another option. I would love to see the life too, but getting an extra 50, 60 HP for everybody will not hurt.
Yeah, and the extra MDef.
Oh, that's a really good point. Especially once you get up to around 30, it's a lot better.
Okay, where did I miss every ribbon?
I
Or
didn't
does
see
no one
one.
have ribbons?
I didn't see one.
I don't
I
think
had wall.
anyone saw one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone on stream has seen a ribbon.
I found 2 pro rings.
I bought 2 pro rings.
Oh, they just kind of came out in chests early enough that I was like, okay, I guess this'll do enough. Hopefully.
Most of the game, my ninja was running around with wood armor until after Kraken, I swapped one of the silver armors onto it. Or Kraken 2, yeah. I found an ice shield though. That was nice.
Okay. Okay, come on, Clem. Go to Corneria. Pick up life 2. Pick up life 2 on your red wizards.
And your ninja.
I
Also
think
get
we've just
Q4
forgotten
on
about
that
him.
ninja.
It's hard to remember that stuff.
It is hard. It can be hard to remember that. To remember
Oh, for
things
sure.
like that.
Yeah, that's your first
Especially when
magic
it's
shop you walk in.
yeah, especially when it's the first magic shop you see and it's the after promotion slot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like I said, even for me, I wasn't even sure if it was red wizard learnable. So like I was dead set on the white mage, and then at some point I was just like, well, the ninja can learn it, so I guess that'll be good enough. We can promote early enough to get 4 charges.
Okay. So I don't want to sound like I'm being pedantic on this one. If it's ninja learnable, it's red wizard learnable.
I'm not sure that's true with the flag that we were talking about. I think we might actually have to ask a dev to be 100% sure. But with the keep permissions on for White Ninja, I think it gets the permissions that a ninja gets in Black Magic, but in White Magic, and that should be all of level 1, 2, and 3, right?
If it gets the ninja permissions for white magic, it's 1, 2, 3, and it's all of 1 through 4.
Okay, then I
I
think
think
that's what's happening here if I understand the keep permissions flag correctly. But
Yeah,
honestly, I'm not 100% sure.
I'm pretty sure the ninja can learn 1 through 4 for all white magic. It's the red wizard is the slots that I'm like confused about, and it's something I'm always going to be confused about. It doesn't matter if I have that chart in front of me saying what's what. I'm still going to be confused about those slots. So
Look, if they raise their hands when I hover over it, they can learn it.
exactly.
okay, now white ninja keeps the normal black magic permissions but changes to white magic.
Yeah, so he gets all of the
Yeah, so it
slots he
should
can
be
learn.
ninja should be 1 through 4. Yeah.
I will acknowledge the fact that we're having this conversation does mean it's probably hard to remember if you're not thinking about it. Like, I bet a lot of us knew this when we were running this flag set for weeks on end, but have forgotten since.
I like
That's completely fair.
See, I took a
I
break during this tournament, so this is only like my third time running one of these seasons.
Oh, wow.
okay. I guess I had
I,
an advantage then since I went kind of far in the tournament.
I ran one this morning. I'm like, oh, okay, this isn't too bad.
And Kraken 2 doing Kraken 2 things, punching out the life caster.
Yeah, if Klim gets to keep the other 3 up, though, this could be okay. Lit 2 is fine.
Is that the defense sword that knight's swinging?
I think so.
Think so.
I mean, it's +5, so it's not terrible. It just hurts seeing it being used.
Yeah, Excal was in C, so if it's a big yellow sword, it must be it is the defense.
Yep, there it is. Okay.
The armor on that knight is very good. You can just equip that power bunk.
Yes, you
Yep.
can equip that power bonk.
Equip the power bonk. Do it. Do it.
Okay, equip the pro ring. That's fine.
That's understandable.
Yeah, that makes sense. Get as much resistance as you can on that now carry.
Oh, 3 hits, 3 damage with the Vorpal +5. That's
Wait,
That's why I don't like the Vorpal.
was the knight able to learn fast and temper?
Yes.
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 I know the knight's permissions are wonky on spells.
So with the white ninja black knight, the black knight gets the same permissions as the ninja does.
It. Oh, it's a ninja? I thought it
Yes.
was just get its normal, but in black instead.
If you put the keeps permission flag on, it does. But like with the ninja, it has the keeps permission flag on, so the ninja gets to keep its 1 through 4 permission slots. Whereas the knight, if it has that turned on, it won't get level 4 slots.
I mean, he gets one because that flag was on as well. Night level 4 spell.
Oh yeah, I guess it
Yes.
would get one, but yeah, with the Black Knight without the keeps
Uh-oh.
permission gets
Oh
the
no.
Oh no. Oh no, Sorks.
That's a
oh
big
jeez.
sorcerer pack.
Ambushing Sorks at that.
I think I saw the same pack and I clenched pretty hard.
I do like the run nuke nuke that got thrown here. I think that was the right thing to do.
That
And
was absolutely the right thing to do. Heal up. Heal up, Clem.
Nah, you don't need to heal before chaos.
once you're on the chaos floor, you can heal whenever. But I might have healed before going down the stairs, just in case. You should know the encounter table, but there are extra encounters added in Topher as you go deeper. So occasionally something happens that you're not expecting.
Phoenix in chat says, I may have had words with the seed roller over this seed. Maybe some of them might be printable. I have one exception to what Clem did, to what Clem has done here, and that's put the knight into slot 3 because slot 3 is where the crit loop can happen.
I thought it was 3 or 4.
I've only ever seen it in 3.
See, I thought it was 2 or 3, so uh,
Yeah, I think it's 3 is most likely, like Thavian's saying. I think it's 3 is most likely. But I'm curious as to know about how much like weight that holds in actuality, or if it's just superstition based off of the Oslaughter paradox.
not much magic left on those red mages, but we are attacking. 6 or 7 isn't bad.
Heal potion
Use-
strats.
Well, but we haven't seen that Cure 4 come out yet.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by the attacks on that basis.
There it is.
Okay. Well, that's fine. We just keep going.
Yeah.
You have to warm the Vorpal up before it actually starts working properly.
Maybe
called
that's why
Temper.
some of those hit. Oh, that was a big inferno taking out one of those red mages, but we're still up. Okay. 589 on the night feels pretty good, especially with the slow 2 and the cure 4 already gone. $300 damage. It's something. Okay, that was almost 900.
383. This is the reason I don't like the Vorpal, by the way. It's so high variance.
You don't like swinging between 300 and 2,000 damage on one swing?
And
Hey.
terminated.
And that's got it. That
Jeez.
is Clementina's 4th on stream and 4th overall with an official time of 1:23:49.
GG's. Is Clementitas going to join us in here? Do you know?
I believe they said they needed to run to the restroom first. So this retime is actually very important now.
Yeah. Yeah, this retime will determine a place.
Wait, no, because if 2 people tie at second, the person after them would still be 4th, right?
Maybe?
So we do. We do have a. I've been handed a spreadsheet. I
Yeah,
don't
Clem
know
was
if it
2 points
means.
ahead of me.
I don't know
So,
if it means we've had a retime already. I will ask that.
oh,
And in the meantime,
In the meantime,
we've
GG's, y'all.
GG to Clem and to
GG's, Clem.
PCMN.
I completely missed Airboat was on and was trying to figure out why I couldn't use a floater in the desert for a while.
Yeah.
It's a tricky little flag sometimes.
I was like, "Oh, I got the floater. Let's go, and no.
I think everyone did that at least once during qualifiers or winter tournament. PCMN 1331 was fifth with an official time of 1:29:36.
Yeah, I bounced off of Chaos once and had to rerun through it, and was able to get through it a second time. Never found Excal, Oxial, or Slade, so or Slab. So just kind of went go mode after I got my last yard.
Excal was in C.
Lions why I never saw it. Did grab the Vorpal in Sky, but Vorpal, yay.
There's also a nice katana in C.
Well, if I'd had Oxio, maybe I'd check C. Where was that, by the way? I never found it.
Oxiel.
Wasn't it Ordeals?
Oh, I never went to Ordeal, so that'd be why. That makes
I
sense.
don't
Oh, it's Slab to Oxiel. That's what it was.
Yeah. Slab to
Ah.
Oxio.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I felt like it went pretty well, honestly. I mean, didn't get to see anyone else, so I'll watch the replay later. But other than a couple of things there, like not knowing Airboat was on, I felt like I did pretty well there for my first time running that seed or that flag set.
Yeah, that's great. Good on you for jumping in on this event too. It's been really cool.
No, it's been fun to just kind of jump in and do it, and I think that as a duckling for me has helped because it kind of helps reinforce it versus just hey, I'm gonna run this for fun. Running with other people definitely is a great thing. So
Oh,
I appreciate you guys
absolutely.
doing it.
It absolutely is.
So I do have official results. If folks would like to hear that, I think the players may already know this, but for any of you who don't, and for everyone in the audience, we do have a declared tie for second place in this race between Phoenix and Odron, and that gives us 4 people getting the platypus reward.
Awesome.
Because we have in first place Mechlin with 52 points as our new Platypus Prime. In second place, Phoenix with 48. And in a tie for third with 45 points each, Clementitas and Odron. So y'all will all get that platypus avatar or potentially something else if you decide to play it that way. If you haven't been tagged with that already, you should be soon. I look forward to seeing the new platypus avatars. They are super cool. Congrats to all y'all.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Also looks like it was really tight between second and third there, looking at the times now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I just
Alderon has a habit of cutting it close with other people.
makes it more exciting, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Very, very great race, folks.
Did anyone get a ribbon? I never saw any.
No.
No,
I didn't find
they
a
don't
ribbon, no katana. And I
Ribbons
was
don't
just
exist
hoping
in these
for power
flags.
bomb and scum.
Yeah, I never found Power Bonk either, but luckily Black Mage, Red Mage, and Thief all were able to fasten temper, so
Hey,
I think
that's
a
how
power
you
bonk
go with
was
3 red mages.
Well, I just found out I found out during the race that I have to go to work an hour earlier than I thought I was going to.
Ooh.
So
Let's wrap this up for you then.
yeah, let's.
Yeah.
So
Final
I'm sorry. I'm
thoughts.
sorry to think. I'm sorry to push, but let's wrap this up. Final thoughts, Odoron or Mecklin.
Um, GG's everybody that participated this year. I I'm just speechless on how I've gotten here. Only playing the game a year. But yeah. Thanks everybody who's helped me like learn the game. Everybody in the community is fantastic. Everyone is so helpful. Any questions I've ever had has been answered by a million people at once generally. So thanks everybody. Thanks the crew for coming out tonight. Really appreciate the restream, the tracking, the commentators. And thanks to the community in general. Y'all are wonderful.
Odoron.
Uh, just want to thank y'all for taking time out of your days to showcase us doing this little side tournament for us no longer ducklings. And anyone who watched, thanks for always supporting these races.
Phoenix.
Phoenix isn't here.
Oh, Phoenix isn't here. Sorry. Clem.
Well, as the other show I've already mentioned, I wanted to thank the race crews and the community in general. It's only taken me 5 years to get my awesome pixelated flair, but I'm really looking forward to rocking that. Oldrun, shout out to you for making me sweat this entire time. Like I was really hoping you weren't going to come in first, so I could at least get my flair this year. But thanks for the good runs, everyone. This was a lot of fun. Great blast.
And PC.
I'll also agree. Hey, thanks for putting everything on and all the work you guys are doing, also behind the scenes and everything. Definitely appreciate it, and certainly encourage anyone just to feel free to jump in, have fun with it. It's it's a great time, and everyone's been super supportive, and I appreciate it. And toss the Vorpal out the window. Let's go from there.
A man after my own heart. Rex.
Yeah, I will say again, thank you to Thavian and Budge Mono for helping out. Thank you to everyone who participated. It's always a great event. It's wonderful to get to be on this side of it, helping out. For the ducklings, I hope this showed you about as bad as this flex set can be. We are not going to give you one that's this bad in our Duckling Weekly. But these are the kind of challenges that you have to be ready for. And in particular, I think the way that Topher went for everybody is a really good example of why you gotta just keep going unless you find that it's really not working, and then you gotta find the right adjustment as fast as you can. Shout out to Lord Fizzlebee for the seed. Absolutely. You could even run this if you wanted. You'll know where some things are, but it doesn't change that much if you want to feel what this kind of seed is like. But hopefully, you won't have to deal with anything like this for a little bit. DM, do you want to take us out?
Sure. Thank you to all of our runners. Thank you to all of our platypi for showing off the race, for showing off racing the last 3 weeks. Thank you to everyone who has run a. Thank you to everyone who's run one of our duckling reveal seeds. Thank you to all the ducklings who showed up. Thank you to all of the community, to all of our Final Fantasy I randomizer community for being great folks, for being the most welcoming and best randomizer community that I've been a part of in years of doing randomizers. Sorry, a little bit of phlegm there. So for all of us here, also thank you to Saracen and Luffy, our outgoing duckling dons, for giving Rax and I the keys. It has been a great pleasure to be part of this duckling boot camp which isn't quite over yet because we still have one more class. We still have the 206 class on Wednesday. But thank you to everyone. Thank you to our race crew. Thank you to the whole community. And thank you to all of our racers for letting us restream you. So on behalf of all of us here at the Final Fantasy I Randomizer community, I've been DM Stewart 1981. Good night, everybody.